Hey guys, it's your girl Carrie, and today I will be sharing 5 tips on selecting the best gift. Now in the past, I've done gift guide videos for men, women, tweens, teachers, you name it, and I've given you ideas. I will leave the links to all of my past gift guide videos in the description box below. Now, not only will I give you the tip, I'm also going to give you an example gift that relates to that particular tip. So, without further ado, let's get started. Tip number 1 is to select a sentimental or meaningful gift. Now, if you give a gift of sentiment or something that is meaningful, that gift will last a lifetime because it will evoke an emotion, and that person will become attached to that gift and they will love it and cherish it forever. About 30 years ago or so, my sister gave my dad the absolute best present that he cherishes till this day. My grandmother on my dad's side, I never got to meet. My mom was pregnant with me when she passed away. So as children, my dad would tell us stories about his childhood and his mom, and he would often say that, I wish I had a picture of my mom. And he didn't have any pictures of his mother. So when my oldest sister was about 13 years old, she got a hold of a picture of his mom. She asked my aunt, could she borrow the picture and take it to the store to have it blown up in a larger size frame to give to my dad for Christmas. So my sister took this picture right here and got it framed, and on Christmas morning, my dad opened up his gift. So he ended up opening up his gift upside down, and he opened up the frame like this. So when he turned it around, my dad instantly fell to his knees and he just grabbed the picture like this and hugged it, and he was just crying and crying. He was like, my mom, my mom, my mom. And he just kept saying that over and over. Then he jumped up and got dressed because we were still in our pajamas for Christmas morning, got dressed, left the house, and we didn't know where he was going, but we ended up finding out that he drove 20 minutes away to his sister's house with this picture to show her, look what my daughter gave me, look what she gave me, a picture of mom. And he showed her, he left her house, went to both his brother's house and showed them the picture of his mom. Until this day, this picture sits proudly atop his etagere in his home, and he just absolutely loves this picture. Another example of a sentimental or meaningful gift are these bracelets that I received from my oldest daughter, Taylor. And she gave me these when she was about 16 years old. Now, anyone that has a teen will know that those are some of the most trying times as a parent. As your child is getting older, trying to gain their independence, you're just going to almost go absolutely crazy. And neither one of you are going to like each other very much. And we had this come to Jesus moment talk one day. It was just a profound talk where I was very honest with my child, and she was very honest with me. We sat down and had a talk, and one of the things that I talked about during that talk was, I said to her, I may not always like you, but I will always love you. And that was reciprocated both ways. I know at that time when you're a teen, you absolutely cannot stand your parents because your parents are looking out for your best interest, but they're going to hold firm on their principles. And so I guess, some time after that, she kind of sat and thought about that conversation. You never know with teens whether or not they're listening, they're hearing, but just rested assured, I'll let you know now that they do hear you. They do listen to you. If you come to talk to them with sincerity, honesty, and openness, they will always come back. It may not be tomorrow, but at some point they will come back and say, Mom, Dad, thanks for everything. So she came back and gave me these bracelets. One was for her and one was for me. And inside the bracelets, they're engraved. This one says, I may not always like you. And this one over here says, but I will always love you. So the but I will always love you is her bracelet. And the I may not always like you is my bracelet. And I absolutely will cherish these for the rest of my life. The next tip is to personalize it. Everyone loves a personalized gift. It makes you feel as though that gift was custom made for you. Now, an absolutely awesome and unique personalized gift is to give a couple a wine making gift certificate where they can actually go and make their own house wine and bring it home. My husband gave me this gift for Mother's Day a year or so ago, and we went on several dates because it took, I think, approximately almost 3 months to make the wine from start to finish, and ferment it and bottle it and everything like that. So we had to go back to the winery, I think 5 separate times. So that was 5 different dates, that my husband and I were able to go on, and we ended up with a beautiful bottle of wine. Now you do have to make a ton of wine. I think the huge vat that we had to make ended up being 32 bottles of wine. So right here I just made a mock label. This is not our label that we use for our house wine because it has our personal information on it. But here I just put our home name, the Brickhaven. We do name our house, and I think that's another cute thing that you can do, give your home a name. So our home is called the Brickhaven, and we just said Made in Buckets by Brian and Carrie. You can put whatever it is that you want on there. Now, I don't have a link to leave below, but you can just Google it so you can find a wine making place or winery in your area and give them a gift certificate to make their own family wine. Another great personalized gift would be monogrammed pajamas. So you can get the name embroidered on the pocket of some nice pajamas. And this would be a great way of taking just something basic and everyday item, but adding that special touch to it. Here's another great basic gift that can be personalized. This here would be great for a teacher. What you can do is put hand sanitizer in here, or even lotion, or buy 2 of these and make a set, one for hand sanitizer and one for lotion. And since this has a nice big silver plate here, you can engrave your teacher's name in there. You can put Mrs. Johnson or Mr. Johnson. I think this is a nice modern container that would work well for a man as well. And this is actually going to be for my husband. I'm going to engrave his name on it and dispense or decant his lotion in here, and he'll have this to put on his desk at work. And I think that would be really, really sleek and beautiful by getting that engraved. Tip number 3 is to give practical and useful gifts. Everyone can use a practical or useful gift, but what you want to do is make sure that you take ordinary items and make them extraordinary. Now, an awesome practical useful gift that you can give any young girl or an adult woman are Tommies. I invented Tommies, which stands for Time of the Month Panties, about a couple of years ago in response to a period video that I made on a period kit, and then also some of the elements that my daughter was facing with missing school and having really, really bad cramps. So I invented a period panty that's a leak-proof period panty with a pocket on the front to hold a disposable heating pad. And here are the heating pads. So what you do early in the morning, you open up your heating pad, and they look like this. You shake them up. They're kind of like hot hands, but they're a lot hotter than that. And you stick them down in the pocket of the underwear, and it will soothe those cramps throughout the day. Also, in the pocket of the underwear, you can put your extra pads for the day. You don't have to worry about ever messing up your sheets anymore. You can sleep, roll around, do whatever it is that you need to do, and feel confident that you're not going to mess anything up. And if you're about to expect your period, you can put your Tommies on and wear them out throughout the day. And if you catch your cycle while you're out and about, you don't have to worry about messing anything up. I will leave the link below to the website where you can order these. And also I will leave the link to the video if you want to see how they work and any future information. But I love the packaging. On the outside, our tagline is "You Flow Girl," and on the inside, Tommies by Carrie. So these are the perfect gift. If you do not believe me, check out my period video. I get thousands of emails from young girls wishing their parents would talk to them about a period, let them know, set them up a period kit. So if you're an auntie, a mom, or anyone like that, take it from me. Your girls would absolutely love, whether you buy Tommy's or not, put together a nice little period kit for them to make them feel safe, secure, ready, you know, and empowered. So I cannot stress to you enough how much girls want period kits, period items, and things like that. So if you're looking for a unique gift for that young girl or yourself, you cannot go wrong with purchasing a box of Tommy's. Another practical but unique gift that I absolutely love are these Petit Couture pedicure slippers that you wear when you go get your pedicure done. So instead of wearing those flimsy little slippers that they put on your feet when you leave the pedicure shop, these have built-in spacers for your toes, and you can just leave in style when you're getting your pedicure done. I was so happy to find this print because the one I had before, there was this blue snakeskin, and I just absolutely hated that print, but they were so functional and practical. So when I found these, I was elated. And these can be purchased at Marshall's and TJ Maxx, and you can also purchase them online. Online, they're going to be quite a bit more. I think they're like $19.99 online, but in TJ Maxx, you can get them for $7.99. Love these. I use these all the time. For the past 3 years, I've been loving these. And if you want to take it a step further, for that person that loves to go get their pedicures or give their pedicures at home, you can add in, especially during the winter months, we want to keep our feet soft and crust free. You can get the nice aloe vera moisturizing socks and glove set. So you slather on your favorite moisturizer, and this one is the OPI pedicure massage lotion. You can put that on at night and slip on your nice moisturizing socks. Another basic but beautiful functional item that I absolutely love are these little trinket boxes. You can find them everywhere in every shape, every size. This one here is a small 4 divider box, and I use it for my teas in the morning. I have it sitting in a tray, and this is perfect for my quality time that I have in the morning. You also can get the smaller ones without any dividers. It's the same size as the other one, and you can put a ton of different things in here. You can put napkins in here. You can put, like I have in here right now, coasters, and sit this on your coffee table. I also have one that I keep on my nightstand in my bedroom, and in here I keep tissues. So this is a cute way to display your tissues for your bedside table. And I also got my mom one of these, and she puts this on her nightstand as well, and she absolutely loves it. And it's just such a, practical, functional thing, but you do enjoy grabbing a tissue out and blowing your nose. This would also be practical and make a great teacher's gift as well. You can give your teacher a box of tissues in a pretty box because they always need tissues. The sniffles are always going around in classrooms and things like that, and they could appreciate something like this. And let's not forget our male counterparts. So if you have a male teacher, they can also partake in the cute tissue box idea. You'll just pick up something that's more masculine. So I have this jar here, this container here that has the wood bark wrapped around it. Now you can do one of two things. You can just drop in or plop in your tissue box, keep the whole box inside. This fits it perfectly. And I picked this box up from Marshall's, and it was only $5.99. And then you can just pick up a box of square tissues from like the Dollar Tree, and that just plops down in there. You take the top off and pull the tissues out. You can just open the bottom and dump the tissues out and decant them and put them in here so you won't see the box, and you can just pull each tissue out individually. Tip number 4. Purchase items or accessories that go along with a hobby or interest or like of the recipient. So if you have someone that you know that loves books and like to read, what you can do is purchase them a book. And this one here is Michelle Obama's new book, Becoming Michelle Obama. And also, you can put something with that book. I think this is really cute. I found this cute little books to check out, and it looks like the old-fashioned antique library cards. And it has in the front, it says this book belongs to. You put who it belongs to. And throughout the book, they have little tabs that look like the old school library cards. And you'll get a quote on one side, and here it has books to read. And then in the next section, they have another quote. And in this section, they have favorite books and passages. And then the next section, another quote. And then they have the books borrowed or lent. This book was only $4.99, and I think this would be a great gift to add with your book that you're giving your book lover person. The next gift is perfect for that foodie person or person that loves to go to restaurants and eat out. Now, this would be perfect for my aunt and uncle. They're retiring soon, and they're foodies. And what they plan on doing when they retire is to drive across the country and just go to various different restaurants that they've always wanted to visit. They've already mapped out and written down all the different restaurants that they would like to visit in retirement. So I thought this would be the perfect little book for them. And so here you have the book is broken out into sections. This section is your local restaurant. And then they just have a page where you write down all of the information about that restaurant, which includes must order items, what to avoid, what you thought about the place. And then in the next section, they have out-of-town restaurants. So the same format, same information, but you just write about the restaurants that you visited from out of town. And then the last section is your takeout restaurants. And in the back of it, they also have the pockets for additional information. And this book was also $4.99, and I think it would be perfect to pair a gift card to a restaurant that you think would be perfect for that person based on the types of food that they like. And I think this would make a great gift for a foodie person. Now here's a great gift for a person that likes to garden. This is a beautiful wooden box, and you can actually use the box to store other items if you, once you take the items out. Here is a beautiful gold trowel and some gold shears in here, and this would be perfect. It has a nice leather handle. It just looks really, really rich. And again, I love to shop off season. I picked this up on clearance from Target, and you can just give this as the gift, or you can also build onto it. That's why I like thinking about accessories and hobbies that someone may have, because then you can also get them a nice garden apron and have that embroidered or personalized to their liking. And I think that would make an awesome gift. And another thing that you can do to make the gift even more special is wrap it with items that match the gift. So how nice will this box look with a beautiful bow that has all of the garden tools on them? And then once I wrap it, in order to make this seem festive, since it's garden tools and it's not really holiday season-ish, you can just add in some sprigs of like berries and picks. Another unique item is for someone that loves dishes, and that's me. I love dishes, and I love dishes in every aspect, so I love to find little unique pieces. And here's one of my favorite pens made from the end of a vintage silver knife, and I absolutely love this pen. I also received as a gift from a gentleman at the fair when I came to his booth and told him how I just love vintage silver dishes. He gave me this spoon that was turned into a bracelet. So it has a magnet clasp on the back, and that's how it works. And I have two spoons put together to make a beautiful bracelet. And finally, tip number 5, you want to be observant and listen. So observe and watch and see what someone may or may not need. And listen, a lot of times people will let you know what they want or need. If you hear someone say, "Oh wow, Carrie, I like that bracelet," you know that, they like this exact bracelet. Let me make a mental note of that or write that down, that maybe I can get them this bracelet for Christmas. Or you might hear someone say like, "Dang it, I wish I had a grater. I don't have a cheese grater," or something like that. They were cooking a meal and they didn't have some sort of kitchen tool. You make a mental note of that, because then you know that person will want it and they will actually use it. And right here I've picked up this wide with like more like a corset belt, and this is by the brand Fry, a really good belt, and I found this in TJ Maxx. And can you believe it? It was only $24.99. Now this belt normally retails, if you can see, if you know anything about Fry, you know they're not cheap. It retails for $158. This is the tag that's on it. And here is a quick etiquette tip. I've noticed, I've received gifts like this from folks. Do not leave the tag on it. Lots of times people will pick things up from, let's say, an outlet mall or something on clearance, and they'll rip off the store tag like TJ Maxx, as if, they don't want you to know they got it for TJ Maxx for $24.99, but then leave the leave the manufacturer's retail price of $158 on there to let that person think you've spent $158 on them. That is tacky. Do not do that. Remove all tags. Don't try to trick someone to let them think you spent a lot of money on them. If they know a quality belt, they'll know, and they'll look it up if they want to know what the price of that is. I picked up another beautiful belt. This one is a Donna Karan belt, and I just love the gold detail. Very subtle, but very nice. And again, this belt retails for much more on the manufacturer sticker, but I picked this one up from Burlington Coat Factory for just $29.99. My daughter said her friend mentioned that she wanted a very nice pen and a journal, and she made a note of that, and so I found this beautiful journal with a nice rose gold pen and a little jacket that the pen stays in, and it says "Dream, Create, Inspire" on it. And also I picked up these really cute hair pins that match the journal, and you can use these as bookmarks. I love using beautiful hair pins as bookmarks, and I also make my own bookmarks, and I thought that would be a cute addition. Another great gift to give is the gift of jewelry. Now, my daughter saw these tortoiseshell hoop earrings that I had. They're from the Bauble Bar. And she said, "Mom, those are gorgeous. Those are so beautiful. I want some." So hearing her say that, I said, okay, let me go down and grab a pair of the tortoiseshell hoop earrings for my daughter. And these were from, I want to say TJ Maxx or Marshalls, and they were $16.99. And another item, a jewelry item, is this beautiful bracelet, and it's made up of all the classic elegant designs. You have the beautiful knot here, you have the pearl, you have the diamond, and then you have the stone right here, a little light mint green stone, and it's all one piece. It looks like it's multiple bangles, but it's one united bangle. Now, another family member of mine mentioned that they wanted a new purse, and I think, this isn't the purse that I'm going to give them, just in case they're watching the video. And this is my favorite purse of the moment, but again, a purse is always something nice to give as a gift. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and found some of the tips useful. I will be uploading another gift guide video that will relate to men, and in particular, men that are brawny and have a little heft to them. Some gifts, ideas for that hefty man in your life. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, I'm going to keep calm and carry on. Bye guys.